What's up, you guys? Boris here with another episode of Finance Talk. You guys, you know what time it is. We're all finance junkies here. We're all addicted to finance. We'd like to talk about real estate, equities, microeconomics. We discuss all facets of finance, you guys. We are straight up finance nerds, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Today I'm highlighting a high conviction company of mine, Metamaterials, ticker symbol MMAT. Metamaterials is engineering advanced metals materials technologies. Basically, they're engineering inorganic materials, meaning they are engineered not appearing naturally in nature. These are materials they are engineering that exhibit unique electromagnetic properties. The materials are designed to be capable of manipulating various electromagnetic waves and optical fields, capable of refracting light due to its unique internal geometries. Meta is capable of engineering these materials in small micron sizes, capable of being naked to the human eye. The materials typically consist of metals often interwoven in a submicroscopic mesh, naked to the human eye. The applications are far-ranging, from consumer electronics, 5G communications, medical health and wellness, aerospace, automotive, and clean energy. These materials advances are capable of innovating current-day technologies to operate in a more efficient manner, whether it's engineering cars to be able to be built more lightweight or consuming less energy, or whether it's creating non-invasive technologies to monitor blood sugar glucose levels, and more efficient MRI technologies, or technologies capable of protecting the eyesight of an airline pilot from laser attacks without inhibiting eyesight clarity. The applications are far-ranging, you guys. MMAT is the one and only single metamaterials company listed on the NASDAQ, with a growing partnership amongst reputable companies. There is no doubt a list of vendors ready to flood MMAT with R&D dollars to develop products for their applications, and MMAT is in the fortunate position to choose which suitors maximize their P&L in the years to come, you guys. Metamaterials are a new subclass of technology just invented in 2013 by Sir John Pendry, who was awarded the Julius Springer Prize Award for Applied Physics in 2013. Metamaterials is the Latin word for the word matter, and it's basically any material engineered to have properties that is not found naturally occurring in materials. They are composite media that can be engineered to exhibit unique electromagnetic properties made up from sub-length building blocks, most often based on metals. These materials allow for extreme control over optical fields, enabling effects such as negative refraction to be realized. The properties are capable to go beyond those found in natural materials, which are generally not possible to create using conventional materials or discoveries or specialty chemical manufacturing techniques. An example of a metamaterial can be used to manipulate electromagnetic waves. Might bend light in unusual ways to create a cloaking device, for instance. Applications for metamaterials are diverse and include optical filters, medical devices, remote aerospace applications, sensor detection and infrastructure monitoring, smart solar power management, crowd control, high-frequency battlefield communications, and lenses for high-gain antennas. Meta has been under accumulation by institutional shareholders. Courtesy of NASDAQ.com, here's a list of all the MMAT institutional shareholders. Currently, the total outstanding shares, 2.13%, are being held by institutional shareholders. For a total of $24 million, a total of 284 million shares are being held by institutional shareholders. There's been an increase of 41 positions, totaling 3.3 million shares. New positions, 27, as opposed to 7 sold out positions, you guys. So MMAT has continued to be accumulated by shareholders. Even through this dip in prices, they've continued to accumulate shares. The biggest shareholders is Wells Fargo, you guys, UBS, Barclays, Bank of Montreal. The list goes on and on. There's 4 pages, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm starting at the last page. The biggest shareholder is Vanguard, Citadel, BlackRock, Susquehanna. These are the first pages of shareholders. It goes on for 4 pages, you guys. Capstone Investment, Bank of New York Mellon, so forth.
We worked with Airbus on a laser eye protection solution. The product is called Meta Air, and it is a result of multiple years of effort between us and one of the world's largest OEMs in the aviation industry. Airbus came to us with a problem. How do you make a pilot safely fly and land a plane during a laser strike? we had to take into consideration transparency at night, color fidelity, and effectiveness against the laser attack. It was a unique set of specifications that chemical-based solutions could not solve. They were too dark, they were too colored. So we used our design tools to innovate, create a holographic film that you could put on windows, helmets, eyewear, etc., to be able to have the ultimate solution approved by Airbus to offer the maximum transparency, blocking protection, and color fidelity combined. We launched this product in 2019, and this has enabled us to go into other industries. In our Silicon Valley office, we specialize in automotive and consumer electronics with our lithographic capabilities, where we are currently testing de-icing and defogging solutions for electric vehicles of the future. As you may know, electric vehicles are part of everyday living today. But there's one thing in common. They are trying to save weight. Weight is directly linked to CO2 emissions and battery life. The lighter the vehicle, the longer it will last. This is true for combustion engine cars as well. So when vehicle manufacturers look at future applications, for example, how do you de-ice a windshield? How do you defog a windshield? Everyone in their car has ventilation pushing air conditioning cold air or hot air to defog on the inside their windshield. Imagine a film that can do that for you, and it is 99% transparent and conductive enough to not waste energy from your battery. That is a solution that we call NanoWeb. NanoWeb is the most transparent and conductive film available today on the market related to medical applications. Many years ago, I was researching with my co-founders the benefits of using metamaterials to enhance and improve medical diagnostics, particularly non-invasive medical diagnostics. For example, how do you measure the glucose of blood without drawing a single drop of blood? How do you enhance MRI imaging, magnetic resonance imaging, without staying in a claustrophobic environment and speeding up the process? At Meta, we discovered that one of the fundamental problems in improving medical diagnostics for non-invasive devices is that you have to go through the skin barrier. That means that energy, whether it's MRI technology, ultrasound, and the like, cannot go efficiently through the skin. The signal bounces off. For that, we developed a metamaterial surface, a film, that does what's called impedance matching. It allows, for a certain frequency range, the signal to go through the skin, making algorithms work better with hardware. Enhancing and boosting the signal means that you have now a faster, cheaper, and higher quality diagnostic. A product called GlucoWise, a non-invasive glucometer that does not draw blood. We are also working on developing an MRI enhancement device, which will take multiple hours worth of imaging down to a few minutes. And we are working with world-renowned medical professionals as well as academic researchers to test and validate the efficacy of our innovations. We are also attracting global partners. We are very excited because we believe that this is a new age of advanced materials.
So look at some of the products that in which MetaMaterials is developing. GlucoWise is a non-invasive glucose monitoring technology. Is a unique product called GlucoWise that is envisioned to be a non-invasive, 100% pain-free device for monitoring blood glucose levels without the need to pierce the user's skin. GlucoWise trademark. Here's some picture rendering. Here's some videos of the Home Hub. product was developed as part of a 27-month-long UK-funded project to develop a non-invasive glucose sensing prototype which combined radio waves and optical sensors to improve accuracy in predicting glucose level changes. During this project, several prototypes of the system were developed designed for use by diabetes patients in front of care settings such as homes and clinics. The system consists of a home hub along with a wearable element for overnight trend monitoring. It uses multi-wavelength biosensing technology which combines optical and radio wave sensors along with machine learning processing. The project demonstrated in a laboratory environment that the system improves accuracy in predicting glucose levels compared to standalone sensors. Preliminary results were published in here's a medical journal. Here's the medical periodical they're referring to. Here's the preliminary results published in the medical journal, you guys. All right, let's take a look at another product. Oh, let's go back. Let's take a look at another product. Let's look at NanoWeb. NanoWeb is a technology, revolutionary transparent conductive film. It's a transparent semiconductor conductor film made of invisible metal finish mesh that can be fabricated onto any glass and plastic surface. It offers a superior alternative to iridium tin oxide, NanoWeb, whatever it is. This is a two-dimensional mesh of continuous wires. The design and the mesh geometry allows for a highly conductive and transparent layer. Due to its high conductivity, it's able to operate using very little power while remaining clear and transparent. It is a grid of highly conductive lines, allows more energy to pass through an open area surface versus unpatterned conductive materials. The mesh can be created from silver, aluminum, so forth. The benefits: invisible to the human eye, high transmission, 99% color neutral, low haze. Mostly flexible, rigid substrates. It can be applied to rigid substrates. It has a large area of applications, such as automotive, aerospace, and so forth. Other products: Meta Air. These are glasses. Yep, these are the glasses that were engineered for Airbus to reduce laser glare. Let's take a look at the charts. The charts never lie. Ticker symbol MMAT. Let's look at the daily chart. Let me load my studies. Study set. Let's see that swing trading. All right, cool. Zoom in. All right, so you see that we traded at an all-time high of 21.76 on June 21st. June 21st was the merger date that we merged with Torchlight. The following day, the 22nd, we had this big red candle, and then the day after, the 23rd, we gapped down even further down. The top of the gap is $14, and the bottom of the gap is $12. So if you guys know how to trade gaps, gaps tend to fill. I will be targeting a gap fill. My target for the short term is $14, which is great upside. The reason I think we have substantial upside is because we're way oversold. Hold on, I had the wrong study. Swing trade. In terms of the RSI, we're at 38.5, which is oversold levels. And then additionally, we did tag the 200 moving average today. The 200 simple moving average is the red line on the chart here. If we zoom in, today's doji tagged the 200 MA, which coincides in and around $3.50. We tagged that as support, and we found support at 350, and we traded up. That's a good technical entry to tag 350 to coincide with the 200 MA. That's a good technical entry, you guys. Now, let's take a look at the intraday chart, the 3-minute chart, you guys. Let me load my day trading chart. Okay, cool. Okay, in terms of intraday, I did see this big, long, rounded bottom. And if we zoom in, we found support at 350, which coincided, as I previously stated, with the 200 simple moving average. 350, I saw support, and then I saw a bullish divergence. I noticed that we did have a downtrend in price. However, we did have an uptrend in the MACD. You see my line there? My line there is tracking an uptrend in the MACD. That's what I call a bullish divergence. Price is going down, meanwhile MACD is trending up. I did load up on call options in and around this 350, 360 level. This is around lunchtime. Around lunchtime, we chopped around this area here at 360. Just right after lunch, we started to break up. We broke up, and we were targeting 420. 420 coincided with resistance. We had the pre-market highs in and around 420. Additionally, 420 coincided with this high wick from yesterday. Going forward, I want to see us break above 420 for continuation. Yeah, it's a scammer calling me. No thanks, not interested. Okay, so going forward, we want to break up above 420. We had some of this flat top resistance around $5. However, this is after market hours. However, it is some resistance I see, and we want to break up above $5. And then additionally, I see some additional flat top resistance in and around $5.86 range. I want to see us break up above $6. If I see us trading up above $6, I can safely say this is a strong bullish reversal. Guys, I went over a high-level overview of the company, what they do, and as you can imagine, there's great potential in the years to come. I went over the charts with you guys. Additionally, I went over the shareholder accumulation with you guys. There's a lot of institutional buying, you guys. This company has a lot of not only institutional buyers, there's a lot of executive shareholders as well. They're not selling shares. None of the executives have sold any of their shares, and furthermore, the company has no debt, you guys. There's great partnerships brewing. With a lot of major catalysts to be announced in the years and maybe months and weeks to come. The company is really oversold, so buying right now is really of great value, you guys. So thanks for joining me on today's finance talk, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, you guys.